Capricorn, welcome back for your love and general mid-month read. Those of you who are new, a very warm welcome, and return big tribe, welcome back, guys. If you're wanting a booking, you can go to the link below, as well as any other videos will be in the link above. And if you do join the tribe, I have live sessions connected to astrology, the moon, your zodiac placements, as well as the twin flame path. I am a twin flame as well as a psychic medium, and I am in union, and I work as a spiritual coach and a guide, psychically speaking. Now, your crowning energy you have coming through, let's get tucked into the read. I do feel there has been a lot of energy connected to people. Now, there is a lot of discord going on at the moment. This can be in your mind or at a 3D. I do feel as though you need to stick up for yourself, and it might be you're choosing to react in this way due to lower frequency individuals or direct scenarios that you're still in that assessment state over, you know, something that didn't quite come out according to plan and what to do from here. So not speaking your truth could be a chosen disposition that you're taking on due to some external scenarios. You might have transitioned through your career as well, but we'll get to that side of the energy shortly. We do have the love read further down. Past tense energy, you know, you've had to have a lot of strength in the past, and being strong sometimes has been coping with lower frequency energies. I do feel as though there has been a time of deep reflection for you. But you're really wanting to move forward and leave the past behind. But some of that past energy is really ripping you back. You're very tempted. You're at the precipice of change, but you're very tempted to walk through a particular door. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, look at him sitting at the door. It's like, look, I'm looking at all these, and I'm weighing up my pros and cons. But I know once I do this, there's no going back. It's like, you're really, and again, the moon energy is coming through. Gemini moon this month was an interesting frequency. Yes, we are moving away from that. The frequency is still there, especially with the Neptunian energy. It can be where we're wanting things. We're wanting to broaden our horizons. We're wanting to alchemize some of these situations in our life. So we do need to keep the active mind going, to not become bored with scenarios prematurely and not invest. But really reading fine print, I'm hearing, making sure that you know the full details. And I feel you're energetically doing that regardless. Currently where you stand, you may find as though you might have made the wrong decision. So as I said, you're in an assessment state, but you're assessing those things of the maturity and, you know, where it didn't come full 360, where you perhaps wanted to invest more, where people didn't invest more either. So again, it's like you're deciphering between all the information you're receptively seeing, feeling, and had been. But a cycle is ending for a new one to begin. So any energy that has been really full of conflict, I do feel you're walking away from, and it is moving. It's changing for the better. In your employment sector, and this is not just employment, it can be things you're working on, but it can also be energies where you're thinking about getting a new position or the direct employment as such. You're trying to put all your love and passion into a situation. What is helping with you is dealing with the aspects of adversity, okay? You may actually be picking up the pieces for a person, so you might be offered a position of a higher rank due to the fact that somebody has lost somebody. For some of you, not all of you, but there is this rank coming up for you guys where it's something that you're wanting to happen, and potentially if you're networking and you're applying for jobs, I do feel this is going to come through. However, do look at the truth of the energy. What's blocking you is the truth, which is interesting. So I'm going to pull a clarifier on this. You may really, really want this job and think, well, it could even be a mindset where you're thinking, look, in the past, anything I worked on was taken from me, so why be I move forward with this? Yeah, you're undecided about it, and that's really, the truth is you know how you feel, but you're blocking yourself. And this is interesting that this has come up in the work energy, because as I pulled clarification cards for the other two main domains in your life, it was interesting because it was only showing what was blocking you, But what's helping you, it was directly you. The cards weren't coming out. This really is what's blocking you, is yourself. So you do have some great things coming. The past is hindering you through memory. Financially, you are thinking up all these plans and ideas. So it can be a very great time, especially with the Neptunian energy, the need in the Gemini frequency with the new moon to generate new ideas and new creative projects and new ways of generating income. This can be where you're actually self-employed and start venturing out on your own. Now, again, what was blocking you was, again, it's in its early stages, right? So you got old woman, young, reverse. This is the way Source gives me energies. Okay, you're attracting things to be really, you are the only thing blocking you. I'm telling you, this is coming through loud and clear, and I'm following what universe is telling me. My thoughts join a powerful swirl vortex of attraction. So when it comes to your manifestations of what you're wanting at a financial level, there's infinite things you want to create. You need to actually acknowledge the fact that you want it and you'll receive. And if there's blocks connected to it, especially at a financial level, believe in you will receive. In your family domain, this can be the people you're directly relating to, your tribe, your work pairs, or your direct kin. There's a push-pull dynamic going on here, okay? There is an imbalance. What's blocking you is hoping everything's going to be okay. What's helping it is you. Somehow you're the key to this month. I don't know why. This could be the placement of where the planets are with Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter, which I'm hearing. But I do feel you're really taking the bull by the horns and you're like, right, okay. I might not be talking. Deal with your throat chakra, maybe a choice, but ultimately when it comes to your finances and your tribe, the people you're directly connecting to, somehow you're the key for ending or resolving or assisting in balancing this scenario. Now, this might be an expectation of these individuals, but I feel it's going to benefit you somehow. So I don't know why that's coming through. You will have the key, okay? Don't mean for this to be a short read, but you do have real positive things coming. The only thing really coming through is that you're directly blocking yourself. I do feel you've gained a lot of clarity. The person or your love interest, regardless of whether you're with them or not, in their headspace and inside how they're feeling, they're quite brave. They can handle anything. They're a lot stronger than you think. They want you to want to be with them because you want to be with them, not because you have to. There could be a person in the past you had to let go. This could be an energy they're thinking, or it can be directly related to you. But they're not codependent, okay? Or if they were, they're no longer codependent. They're like, look, I love you, but I want you to be here because you want to be here. If you're staying, and this could be any person's energy, if you're staying with somebody because it's right, they energetically know, and they're okay on the inside. They're like, if you need to go, I understand. Externally, there can be a legality or a cutting of a contract for those of you who this is relevant to. If this is occurring external, this could be something that they're seeing. There's another message coming through. For those who don't wish to leave this connection and who are in a connection, there may be work where this employment takes you elsewhere. And they're like, look, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going anywhere. I'm good. They want you to feel okay about it. And they also trust you. They do have trust connected to you. Externally, they know that you need to look at this contract. But they're dealing with contracts themselves. So it can be just them on their side of the fence. But I am feeling for a majority of you, it will be just directly connected to the two energies. But there is a lot of energy where we are directly dealing with external at the moment. Internally, how you're feeling. You got the Page of Swords. This could be where the communication actually starts coming through. And you've got my attention to unwanted can't define the laws of attraction. It's in reverse. You're manifesting something. On the external, you're dealing with the conflict of what has been lost. So there can be some losses that you need to leave behind. Somebody might have lost a child, but at the same time, I'm feeling, you know, for some of you who directly have already had a separation, you're concerned about children. Not sure where the location is going to be of where they're going to be, but your mindset conditioning also very separately, for those who that is not relevant, of your childhood wounds and your belief systems. Like, you may have differing views about how to raise children, for those of you who have a karmic or an ex. Yeah, Capricorn, you guys feel as though for you at the moment some things haven't been so great. But it's very promising, because I haven't even got to the energy between you. Overall, I feel you're the key. I do feel if you can make some executive decisions, I do feel there's some real good things coming through. Some of you may even move state, continent, zone. Again, it's for this fresh start. Between you, you're wanting the clarity. You're having to follow your intuition. There is going to be a celebration of some degree. This could even be an engagement. And you're really yearning for this fresh start. You're having to take a critical eye at the bigger picture and really investing in the bigger picture of what it's going to be to get this blessed outcome. Strangest day. Strangest day. Okay, what does the universe want you guys to know? You've got various stories going on, but you do have big changes. Some of the things are completely out of your control, okay? At the same time, you've got no time to complain about things, because this card's in reverse. You have 3 areas of your life you're changing. You've got 3 ways this can come about, but you don't have time to complain. You've got a deal. You're assessing it because you also know if you make a judgment without relevant information, it's going to be a flawed-based decision. Both of you jointly are going to make this decision, especially if you're together. If you're separate, both of you are looking at the same individual things in your own lives to alchemize this connection. What is the outcome of this? Yeah, don't self-sabotage, guys. There is a big opportunity waiting. Something needs to end in order for this to come in. It is a cycle closeout. Self-sabotage, okay? Shadow aspects, needing to follow your intuition, dealing with the blocks. Sadness, 5, big change. Cycles. The wheel is changing. Look forward. All these things that you fear you can't have, they're right there. So the tests are coming through energetically for you to believe. They're not going to fail you. Trust in the process. Love and light.